Let's read My First Bible Story by Don Michelle and Haley Downs. Turn the page. Creation. God made everything you can see. The sky, the earth, and one special tree. He put Eve and Adam in a place where they would live in his good grace.
Is he correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
Then a serpent tempted Eve to eat from the forbidden tree. Adam and Eve left Eden that day, for they had chosen their own way.
Missing crowd.
Turn the page. Noah was faithful, true, and good. God told him, build an ark of wood. He built the boat, and 2 by 2 brought in animals and his family too. The rain came down for 40 days, and the flood washed all our sins away. Later, when the land was dry, a rainbow appeared in the sky. Joseph. Old Jacob had 12 special sons, but gave a coat to only one. Joseph dreamed he would rule one day, so his brothers sent him far away. But with hard work, he did succeed and helped people who were in need. Pharaoh dreamt that famine would come, but Joseph's plans saved everyone. Turn the page. Moses was found in the water and taken in by the king's daughter. But Moses left his wealth and fame. And began to work in God's name. Pharaoh ignored all God's warnings, so a plague came each morning. God helped Moses to part the sea and set all of his people free. Turn the page. David and Goliath. A war broke out in David's land, led by Goliath, so tall and grand. Goliath shouted to the men, beat me, and we won't fight again. With faith, young David threw a stone, and Goliath fell down with a groan. God helped David to win the fight, proving faith is stronger than might. Daniel was trusted by the king, so he looked after everything. But jealous men made prayer a crime, then spied on Daniel at prayer time. They threw him in the lion's den, for his prayers had angered them. But there was no need for alarm. God kept Daniel safe from harm. Turn the page. The Nativity. An angel told Mary she'd give birth to a son who would save the earth. Jesus was born one quiet night under a star that shone so bright. Some shepherds came from far to see the Son of God, and this was he. The shepherds quickly spread the news. Today is born the King of the Jews. Turn the page. Excuse me. Say excuse me. Feeding of the 5,000. 5,000 people came one day to hear what Jesus had to say. Just as lunchtime had begun, some had food and some had none. One small boy had fish and bread, and with just this, the crowd was fed. For Jesus performed a miracle, making food for one and all. Turn the page. The Good Samaritan. Here's a story that Jesus told A man was robbed of clothes and gold. 2 men walked past and heard him yelp.
My mom.
But neither man stopped by to help.
Sir.
A Samaritan was passing by and came to help when he heard the cry. Kind things like this show us God's love and the heart of our Father above.
Mommy.
Turn the page. Easter. Jesus journeyed from town to town to spread God's message all around. He was put to death upon a cross, but hope for us all was not lost. He lay there for 3 days in a tomb, but then he rose up from the gloom. When he died, he saved us from sin, and now we praise and worship him.
Worship him.
The end. Let's read.